As an NBA fan, it's really sad to face the reality that players I grew up with, like LeBron, KD, and Curry, are all probably going to retire over the next couple years. But in today's video, that's not going to be the case. I made every team's oldest player a rookie again. For example, here in Golden State, Steph Curry was their oldest player, so now he's back in his rookie form. Over in Minnesota, Mike Conley's a rookie again. The Suns have rookie KD. The Spurs pair a young Chris Paul with young Wemby. The Mavs get a young Klay. Bronny's dad is a rookie again. The mid-range maestro, Kevin Love, looks like he's about 55 with all those gray hairs, but he's a rookie again. D Rose is a rookie alongside Ja, Al Horford, and of course, Bubble Butt. Now that you all are familiar with some of the notable guys who will become rookies again, we can go ahead and jump into the simulation. Who y'all got winning Rookie of the Year? I think it's going to be Alexander Sarr. Nah, I'm playing, bro. I think Bron's definitely got it. If not Bron, my sleeper pick's going to be Chris Paul, because he could get a lot of assists playing with Wemby. Season is over with. Luka Doncic is your MVP, and LeBron does win Rookie of the Year. 27, 6, and 6. Oh my gosh. Added on 2 steals, 2 blocks. We're going to have a ridiculous all-rookie team, by the way. LeBron on second team already. And Durant also made All-NBA as a rookie, averaging 24 a night. LeBron made All-Defense, too. All-Rookie first team. You've got LeBron, Durant. Curry averaged 26 and 7. Chris Paul with 16 and 9. And Derrick Rose with a solid 15. Second team, you got Valanciunas, the Bald Eagle, Z Rizzy, Tobias Harris, and Alex Sarr. Checking out the standings. Oh man, rookie Steph was cooking. Paul and Wemby were really good. Bron was in the play, and so was Durant. Over in the East, I think the Cavs had like rookie Georges Niang. The Heat with rookie K Love were really good. He averaged a double-double already. The Bucks had rookie Brook Lopez. They were in the 6th spot. And now we can go ahead and jump into the playoffs. We're going to be simulating quite a few seasons today, so we're going to get straight to the conference finals. Just because if I showed y'all every series, man, we would be here forever. Conference finals, we got Spurs Wolves. Mike Conley versus Chris Paul. Wemby versus Ant. That's fire. And then over in the East, we got the Pacers and the Knicks. I believe the Pacers, I made like James Johnson a rookie. And for the Knicks, I couldn't even tell you, bro. Oh yeah, it was Cam Payne. Yeah, man. So really, we're keyed in on this Wolves-Spurs matchup. If this one gets interesting, I'll definitely jump in and watch. It's 3-2 right now. Hey, I'll jump in the Simcast for Game 6, see if the Spurs can force 7. They were down 3-1 in this series, and we've got a close one here in Game 6. Rookie Paul versus rookie Conley. These two guys are great floor generals. They'll be setting things up for their superstar teammates. Of course, Anthony Edwards and Wembanyama. Wait, where's Ant at? Is he subbed out? He's got 37 points. He fouled out. Now Vic is in the game for the Spurs, giving them a huge advantage. Chris Paul with the ball. Yep, here goes the Paul and Wemby pick and roll. Oh, Paul's just gonna pull it. Splash! Paul's got 10 in the 4th. 29 on the night. Oh my goodness. That's a 7-point lead for San Antonio, by the way. Conley working his way to the basket. Great defense from Paul. Bounce pass goes to Reed. Now it'll go to McDaniels. McDaniels gets the screen from Reed. Jaden McDaniels, tough mid-range off. Vic the rebound. Wembanyama will give it to Paul. Will Chris call his own number again, or is he about to get Wemby involved? Paul will swing it to Johnson. Johnson gets the screen. Keldon attacking. Gonna swing it to Paul. Paul floats one up, misses. But there's only a minute left and the Wolves are down by 7. Not looking good if you're Minnesota. Conley trying to make something happen. And Zach Collins fouls. Wemby had that block right there too. First free throw for Mike is good. Second one for Mike is also good. Okay, Wolves have a fighting chance here. Only down by 5. But they definitely need a stop here against the Spurs. Here comes Paul going to the basket. This man doesn't swing the rock and he misses. That was a quick miss, leaving the door open for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels down to Alexander Walker. Nice cut. And it's a 1-possession game just like that. Yo, Chris, you're kind of going rogue right now, man. Pass the rock. That's what you're known for. I know you can score, but you need to pass. Chris Paul's going ISO, spin, fake. He's going to go up with it. And he scores. All right, Chris. I think this is Cliff Paul playing right now, bro. Because I don't know why, bro, isn't passing the ball. Mike Conley at the foul line gives it up to Alexander Walker. Nikhil gives it to Jaden McDaniels. Now it goes down to Cat in the post. Cat draws the double, kicks out to Conley. Conley's three is good. It's a 2-point game. Huge shot from Mike. And now it's going to be Paul going to the line for some clutch free throws. First foul shot for Paul is good. The friendly bounce, the shooter's touch. Second one for Paul is also good. So it's a 4-point lead for the Spurs. No timeouts left for Minnesota. Ball will go into Karl Anthony Towns. Towns to Alexander Walker. Three is up. It's off, and that'll do it. The San Antonio Spurs 4-7 and keep their hopes of a 3-1 comeback alive. Paul, 33 points. Victor, 27 and 17. Mike Conley, a solid 15 and 10. 4 of 13 is crazy, though, dog. Game 7. Here we go, man. Well, I wish this one would have been closer, but the Wolves dominated. Paul with 21 points. Vic only 14 and 14. 34 from Ant. Yeah, Mike Conley, not exactly a superstar just yet. I mean, he was never really a superstar, but an all-star type guy. He's been averaging 15 and 8, though, for the Wolves. That's not bad at all. It's going to be Ant versus Hallie in the NBA Finals. Like I told y'all, James Johnson is the guy who became a rookie for the Pacers. So, really, we're just watching out for Mike Conley here in this finals series. Also, out east, Pacers and Knicks went to 7. Game 1 of the series in the finals is a blowout. Oh my gosh, Ant with 53, Mike 28. Bro, the Pacers lost by 58. Game 2, the Pacers come back and win. Halliburton with 29. James Johnson making a big impact. Okay, we win game 3. We is crazy, bro. My room for the Wolves exposed? And then the Pacers come back with a Game 4 win. Hey, I'll jump in the Simcast Game 5 NBA Finals, watch Mike hoop. Oh, well, this one wasn't close. Ant is insane in 2K25, man. 46 points, one more W, and the Wolves will be NBA champions. But the Pacers come back with the win, so we got a Game 7 in the NBA Finals. Pacers-Wolves. And the Wolves are going to take it home. 33 from Towns. Mike Conley made a huge impact as a rookie. Starting point guard. Playing what? Over 30 minutes a night? Yeah, 33 minutes. 14 and 8. That's nothing to laugh at, man. And Anthony Edwards is your finals MVP, averaging 40 points per game. Hey, season number 1 was pretty fun, but trust me, it's only going to get better from here. Because once the guys progress, oh man. Wait, Paul left the Pacers. That's right, because even though I made them rookies, I didn't change their contracts. So these guys, they could go wherever they want. I wonder where Paul's at. I wonder if any of our other young guys move teams. Chris Paul's in Chicago, of course, playing alongside the great DeAndre Ayton. Oh yeah, also the Bulls have a rookie Vooch. They've got a nice young up-and-coming team. Y'all see all the progression here. Did anybody else move teams? Durant goes up to an 88 overall. LeBron up to a 90. He went to the Heat. He's taking his talents to South Beach again. D Rose goes to the Wizards. K-Love and Bron reunited in Miami. Mike Conley, he's still on the Wolves. DeRozan still on the Kings. Anybody else interesting here? What's up with Steph? He should still be under contract for the Dubs, but I wanted to see how much better he got. Kyle Lowry goes up. He's on the Hornets now. And Steph Curry, he's the best player for the Dubs. He's up to an 88. Yo, this team sucks. But that free agency was crazy. Bron to Miami, Paul to the Bulls. The whole league just shook up. I think we got some new contenders across the association for sure. Right now, we're simulating from the perspective of the Spurs. This isn't scripted. If the Spurs win this next game, actually, the Bucks suck. They'll win this one. Okay, if they win against the Pacers, who are a good team, y'all got to subscribe, all right? Hey, they won. All I'm saying is, bro, yeah, y'all don't have to subscribe, but if you want to, subscribe. The Pacers, they got Book? They traded for Booker? That's actually insane. Siakam and Wiseman for Book. Wow. Hey, James Wiseman, he's about 2 years away from being 2 years away. Luka Doncic is your MVP. Not a huge surprise, right? He's Luka Doncic. Victor Wembanyama, DPOY. D-Rose, most improved. You love to see it. No Bron on All-NBA first or KD. I'm low-key surprised. Oh, there's Bron and Durant. Bron averaged 24, 8, and 7. Durant averaged 26, 8, and 5. And there goes Chris Paul on All-NBA as well. There's Steph Curry. The young guys taking over the association already. as you would expect. We're talking about some of the best to ever do it. In the West, the Mavs were number 1. They got Klay. And Klay's hooping, averaging 20. Wolves were in second. They're looking to go back-to-back. Mike Conley improved a lot over the offseason. Spurs, they lost Paul. They're still in the mix, though. The Dubs, with Steph trying to make something happen. Suns are in the play-in with KD. Over in the East, you got the Pacers. They have Book at the 1, Halliburton at the 2. Yo, 2K, we can't get any dumber. New York Knicks signed De'Aaron Fox, and they got Brunson off the bench. Yo, 2K, what are we doing? Chicago, they're in the 4th spot, led by Paul, averaging 21 and 9. Heat are in here as well. They're 5th. They've got a nice little team. They lost Jimmy, replaced him with Bron. And also, Rose's Wizards are in the play-in. Same deal as last year. We're going to go ahead and simulate through the first 2 rounds. Once we get to the conference finals, though, we'll really lock in. We got Wolves and Nuggets here. The Nuggets got Jalen Green. They traded Murray for Jalen Green. That is insane. The Wolves continue in their quest for a repeat. And then over here in the East, yeah, not really any of the guys that we made rookies. The Pacers, James Johnson's going to be cheerleading. Same thing, campaign for the Knicks. He'll be cheerleading. So we're really locked in on this Nuggets-Wolves series. For the Nuggets, I made DeAndre Jordan a rookie, but it looks like they lost him. So, GG's. Well, Nuggets versus Timberwolves is going 7. Mike Conley, he's been the MVP of the video. Out of all the guys I made rookies, Mike Conley has been him. And the Wolves are going back to the finals. Mike might go 2 for 2 on championships here. It's a rematch from last year, right? Yeah. Wolves Pacers, but now the Pacers have Devin Booker. Game 1 will go to Minnesota. Pacers win game 2 and 3 and 4. Get the Wolves out of here. Pacers win it in 5. Book and Devin. Come on, Danny. Hallie and Book win a championship together. Mike Conley, 5 points in the elimination game. Come on, man. Hey, that's 5 more than Klay Thompson scored in an elimination game. Bro went 0 of 10. Wait, did he put up points in that game? He might have off free throws. I gotta double check. Bro really scored 0 points. Nah, that's crazy. As a Warriors fan, there'll always be love for Klay, but 0 points is insane. He scored the same amount of points as me. Headed into the upcoming season, Kevin Durant is up to a 92 overall. Where's Bron at? Bron is up to a 95. Rose up to a 90. Conley up to an 87. Kevin Love's a Piston. Going to sunny Detroit. He's up to an 86 overall. DeRozan up to an 84. Y'all see the progression. Progression this year, absolutely insane. So guys are going to get better and they're going to do it fast. There goes Chris Paul up to a 92. The Suns picked up Kyle Lowry. DeAndre Jordan's on the Kings. Brook Lopez back on the Nets. And then Steph Curry, I'd assume he's still on the Warriors. Yeah. So here we go. Another season on the way. Maybe this year we'll get a finals matchup that's not Timberwolves Pacers. No disrespect to Wolves and Pacers fans, but I'm kind of trying to see something different. LeBron James MVP in season number 3. 26, 8, and 7 on the year. And LeBron also wins Clutch Player of the Year. So a crazy season for James. There goes KD and Curry on second team. Durant and Curry just scoring the ball a lot, as they do. Chris Paul on third team. Look at Paul scoring, man. Mike Conley, 20 a game. Oh, man. There you go, Mike. And then here are your defensive teams as well. Checking out the standings, the Wolves are still that team to beat, especially with Mike getting better. Spurs are in the mix. The Warriors are 5th. They've been in the playoffs a lot, but they've done nothing. Mavs, they lost Luka, so now it's just Klay and Kai, but they were still 6th. And then over in the East, I think the East was pretty crazy. Yeah, you had Bron. Of course, Dre had to team up with Bron. You had the Bulls in 3rd with Paul. You had the Pistons with K-Love in 5th. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, let's lock in. I think that this year should be pretty fun for the playoffs. Yeah, we got Wolves Spurs here. We've seen this matchup before. Last time, though, the Spurs had Chris Paul. Now they got Fred VanVleet. And over in the East, we got Bron versus Chris Paul. Yeah, that's tough right there. Right now, Paul and the Bulls are up 3-1 on Bron and the Heat. But the Heat are trying to make a comeback. So we'll jump in the Simcast here for Game 6. See if Bron and Miami can force 7. No, it's all Chicago. Kobe White. Oh my goodness. Chris Paul playing well, and LeBron James 16 points in the last game. Overall a great effort, but in the last game he was gone. The Spurs, they were in the same situation as the Miami Heat, down 3-1. We'll see if they can make things a little more interesting, try and come back here. Okay, 2-point game, 58 seconds left. Mike Conley's really a bona fide star, so I'm trying to watch him hoop out here. He averaged, what, 20? And it was year 3 for him, so he's really like that. Ball will go into Anthony Edwards. Wolves up by 2. Ant going at Devin Vassell. Bumps him, lays it up and in. Oh my goodness, get in the weight room, buddy. Let's see if the Spurs have an answer. Ball will go into Devin Vassell. Vassell gonna get the screen up top. Devin trying to create some space on Edwards, but to no avail. Ooh, that was a fire phrase. Anyway, Keldon gets the screen. Flashy! Ooh! And now the Spurs are within 2. They do not have to foul. That was a tough pass right there, bro. It'll go into Mike Conley. Mike, defended by Freddie V, gonna take his time here. If you're Minnesota, you want to waste some clock. Ant gonna go to the basket. Tough layup. Oh man, he left a lot of time on the clock here for San Antonio. Spurs can win it with a 3 or tie it up with a 2-pointer. If the Spurs do score here and leave time on the clock, though, the Wolves have a timeout. Devin Vassell with it. Wemby's not in, so he must be fouled out. Vassell gonna be taking this last shot here, trying to go ISO on Ant Edwards. He fakes him out, goes up with the layup, still misses. That was a perfect fake, but the Wolves are gonna win it. So Minnesota in the finals for what, the 3rd year in a row? And for some reason, Fred's holding up the trophy. Who's going to tell him his team lost? Wemby, 13 points and fouled out. Ooh, 24 from Ant, 20 from Rob, 17 from Mike. And the Spurs are out of here. The Wolves dynasty continues. It's going to be Mike Conley versus Chris Paul in the NBA Finals. Game 1 of the series goes to the Wolves. Game 2 to the Bulls. Wolves win game 3 and 4. Yo, Minnesota is just the team to beat in this video. I know they lost to the Pacers last year, but Mike Conley is him. Chris Paul, you can't win a ring, man. We know this. We know this. Year 4 of the video loading. Steph Curry, he's a 95. Rose over in Washington is a 93. Of course, you got to watch out for the Wolves. Mike Conley up to an 89. Suns have KD and Kyle and Siakam. This is a nice little team. Bron goes up to a 97 for the Heat. Clay teamed up with Chris Paul. Oh, watch out. Chris is about to be throwing dimes to Klay Thompson, man. Is anybody going to be able to stop Minnesota this year, though? That's really the big question. Oh, mama Wembanyama. Victor is your MVP this year. D Rose, clutch player of the year. LeBron James, All-NBA first. There's KD as well. You got Rose on the second team. Curry on second team. Kyle! And then here are your all-defensive teams as well. Checking out the standings. Spurs were up top. Yeah, they built something special. Wolves, of course. Y'all knew they were going to be here as well. Mike averaging double-digit assists. Ooh, look at the Kings. DeRozan still here. They picked up DJ too. And they got Trey. This team looks nice. Warriors in the mix. They're probably going to lose, though. We've seen that year after year. Over in the East, Toronto #1. But isn't LeBron in the East? So, yeah, they're cooked. There's the Bulls. Chris Paul, Klay Thompson. Pistons in here as well. The Pistons being good at basketball doesn't sit right with me. And the Wizards with D Rose are in the play, and they got Cooper, Alex Sarr too. Wow. Well, let's see who ends up making it to the conference finals. Oh, the Wolves didn't make it. They lost in the first round. In the West, it's going to be the Clippers and the Kings. The Clippers just got a bunch of guys we know from real life, but they do have CJ, who I made a rookie again in this video. He's an 85 overall right now. And then the Kings, they've got DeMar and they've got DJ. Over in the East, Derrick Rose versus K-Love. 2 guys that were in the 08 draft class. Also, Valanciunas is on Rose's Wizards. I made Val a rookie as well. Clippers made easy work of the Kings. Sorry, DeMar. Sorry, DeAndre. But this series between the Pistons and Wizards, it's kind of interesting. It's 3-2 right now. And we've got a tie game with 1:54 left. Let's jump in here. As we jump in, Asar Thompson is at the line. He makes his first free throw. Second one for Thompson is also good. Wizards currently up 3-2 in the series. So the Pistons are facing elimination right now in Rose. He's trying to make his way to the NBA Finals. D Rose to the basket. He was going too fast. And Kevin Love draws the charge. K-Love is a guy who's been known for drawing charges. So there you go. Cade Cunningham with it for the Pistons. If they score, it'll be a 2-possession game. Cunningham gets the screen, pulls the three, and he can't hit it. Valanciunas the rebound. Big defensive stop there for Washington. Flag will swing it to Rose. Rose gonna spin, swing it to Sarr for a 3-ball. Alex Sarr can't hit. We saw a lot of that in Summer League. Now Jaden Ivey has it for the Pistons. He swings it to Cunningham. Cunningham working on the smaller Rose. Tough way. 4-point lead for Detroit. Nice take from Cunningham for sure. Rose, go get one right back. We know what Derrick Rose is capable of, going to the basket, but he's going to take a 3 and he misses it. What are you doing? K-Love the rebound. Now the ball goes up to Jaden Ivey. Ivey pulls the jumper, misses it. Wizards with another opportunity. Derrick Rose aggressively calling for the ball. He's spamming that A button or that X button if you're on PlayStation. Anyway, Valanciunas gets the layup to go off the feed from Flag. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-point game. 45 seconds left. If you're Washington, you're just looking for a stop here. If you're the Pistons, you probably want to play slow. Look for a good shot or take that terrible shot. Cade Cunningham. Ball will go to Isaiah Joe for Washington. Joe gonna pull the top of the break 3 and knock it down. Just like that, the Wizards are up by a point. Pistons need a timeout. Derrick Rose doing absolutely nothing out there, but his teammates are stepping up. Kevon Looney gives it into Cunningham. Pistons were just up, but now they're down. Cade to the basket, misses. Val the rebound. He'll give it to Rose for 2 clutch time free throws. Derrick at the line. First one, good. Second one for Rose is also good. Wizards up by 3. Pistons, no timeouts left. Can tie this game up if they knock down a tray ball. Cunningham gonna swing it to Love. Love fakes, shoots, and misses. It's in and out. So the Washington Wizards are on the verge of going to the NBA Finals. They just need some Valanciunas free throws. First one is good. Second one for Val is also good. And that will probably do it here. It would take a miracle for Detroit. Ace Bailey catches. What are you doing all that dribbling? Love in the corner. It's too little too late anyway. GG's. Derrick Rose 25 and 10. Flag 25, 8 and 10. Yeah, the Rose and Cooper duo is pretty nice. So we've got a Clippers Wizards Finals. Hey, we know the Clippers, they don't win championships. But in all seriousness, Derrick Rose versus Luka Doncic. Rose and Valanciunas, 2 guys we made rookies. And then McCollum over for the Clippers. We made him a rookie. Game 1 of the series will go to the Wizards. Game 2 also goes to the Wizards. Clippers take game 3 and 4. Okay, we got ourselves a little series going headed into game 5. But the Wizards are going to win this one. 23 and 14 from Rose. 27 and 16 from Flag. Washington 1 win away from a Derrick Rose title. And it's a 1-point game. Minute 18 left. Let's jump in. Kyle Kuzma is inbounding. He's still with Washington. Wizards legend. Ball will go to Rose. Rose going at Doncic. Floats one up. Misses it. It's rebounded by Zoo. Clippers currently down in this game, but that could change quickly. They're only down by a point. Suggs catches it in the corner. Gives it up to an old Kawhi. Unk can't hit the shot. Flag the rebound. He'll swing it to Alex Sarr. Sarr going at Leonard here. Gonna pull a jumper and miss it. And is that Wizards ball? It is. Zoo tipped it out. So the Wizards will have another chance at it. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Sarr inbounding. Alex gonna give it to Valanciunas. Val down to Coulibaly. Coulibaly out to Rose. Rose, not much time to operate, but he doesn't need much time. He's quick getting to the basket. 3-point lead for your Washington Wizards. They are on the verge of an NBA title. CJ McCollum with it. McCollum to the basket. Tough take. He's blocked. Coulibaly tries to secure the ball, but he isn't able to get it. Clippers will have another chance at this here. Kawhi Leonard inbounding. Leonard into Doncic. Luka gonna spin off a Rose, pull the 3. He misses. Zoo the rebound, goes back up, misses. Wizards the rebound. And Zoo just fouled out. It's gonna be Coulibaly at the line. First free throw is cash. Second one for Bilal is up and it's in. 5-point lead for the Wizards. It would take a miracle for the Clippers. McCollum bringing it up here. CJ working in the mid-range. Man, give the ball to Luka. What are you doing? He gives it to Freeman. Now it goes to Doncic. Doncic knocks down the three, giving the Clippers some hope. Now, if you're Los Angeles, you need a missed Bilal Coulibaly free throw. First one for Coulibaly is good. Pressure's on for this second free throw. Bilal can't hit it. Clippers grab the rebound. Stokes is bringing it up. Get the ball to Luka. Stokes to McCollum to Leonard. Leonard has room. He can't hit it. Oh my goodness. That about sums up Kawhi's Clippers tenure, man. Rose at the foul line, and that is going to do it. It looks like Derrick Rose is an NBA champion. Kawhi throws up the full quarter. He misses it, and the Washington Wizards win the title here in Game 6 of the finals. What a game. A very fun one for sure. Man, Alex Sarr passed the trophy to D Rose. Where's he at? Whatever, man. Luka Doncic, 31, 10, and 8 isn't enough. Rose, 23 points. And man, I got to give the Wizards front office props, which is not a sentence I thought I'd be saying today. But they put a great team around Rose. Cooper Flagg wins Finals MVP over Derrick, but a solid playoff run to say the very least from Derrick Rose. And at this point, we're headed into season 5 of the simulation. Our guys are really hitting their primes now. Kevin Durant up to a 97 overall. Steph Curry is a 96. LeBron James a 98. Paul up to a 96. So this is going to be the final season of the video. Who will get their hands on that last championship? Will it be Derrick Rose and the Wizards repeating? Will the Timberwolves get back in the mix with Mike Conley? Or will it seem like Chicago with Paul and Thompson get in there? Maybe the Heat with LeBron, the Warriors with Curry, the Suns with Durant. A lot of good options out there. Victor Wembanyama is your MVP and your DPOY. There's Durant, clutch player of the year, averaging 28. Durant and LeBron on All-NBA first team. Second team, Kyle Lowry. He's been crazy in this video. Mike Conley's in here as well. There's Rose, the reigning champion. Third team, Chris Paul makes it. And then here are your all-defensive teams as well. Checking out the standings. At the top of the West was the Thunder, then the Spurs. There's the Timberwolves, as you'd expect. Their starting five's kind of crazy. Suns made it to the playoffs. They haven't really been in the mix throughout this video. And then over in the East, number 1 was the Pacers. Number 2, the Pistons. K-Love running the 4. Magic. Then you had the Heat in 4th with Bron. The Wizards were in the play-in. The fall-off is insane. Well, here we go. Let's see what our conference finals is looking like this year. We got OKC and Spurs. Oh, that sucks. They don't really have any of our guys. How about over out in the East? Okay, here we go. Bron taking on the Orlando Magic. Bron wearing number 43 like he's a linebacker. I could care less what happens in the West, to be honest with y'all. I'm locked in on the East. We got a 3-2 series between the Magic and the Heat. Heat, we're up 3-1. Bron, you better not blow a 3-1. Skip Bayless won't let you hear the end of it. Looks like the Heat are going to the finals. LeBron with 32. And they'll be taking on... Oh, here we go! Bron versus Wemby. This is a perfect finals to end it off on, man. You talk about a guy in LeBron James who's one of the greatest to ever do it. A lot of people see Victor Wembanyama as a future great. They're both at the peak of their play. 99 overalls. We're simcasting every game, man. Yeah. Oh, this series really might deliver. Game 1's close. 33 seconds left. San Antonio Spurs up by 3. Heat have the ball. Is that James Johnson? I made him a rookie for this video. He'll give it into LeBron James. Who's the better James? I'd probably go James Johnson. LeBron turns it over. Oh, that's a costly turnover there. Now, if you're the Miami Heat, you got to get this stop, and you got to get the ball up the floor quick after the stop because they don't even have any timeouts left to advance the ball. Spurs are going to take their time. Now they're setting the play up. It'll go down to Wembanyama in the post. Victor backing down his man. Tough shot is up. He misses. Heat grab the board. They got to go fast. Jasper Johnson from half. It's off. So the Spurs narrowly escape with a game 1 win. Victor 32 and 15. LeBron, look on. 12 points, 4 of 16. That is bad. In game 2, Bron's got to be better. Or his team's definitely cooked. Game 2, oh man. Wemby continues to show up. LeBron, not so much. 7 turnovers, only shot 8 shots, scored 12 points. The Heat need this one or they're going down 3-0. All right, we got a 5-point game, minute 22 left. This is basically the Heat season right here. If they lose, GG's. Kello Ware is inbounding. It'll go into LeBron James. Bron, you got to do something. He'll give it to Ware. Now it goes to Johnson. Johnson working on Wembanyama. Steps back and misses it. Why are you shooting jumpers over the outstretched arms of Victor, man? Vic is way too tall to be doing all that. Ball will go down to Wemby in the post. He's going at Johnson. Yeah, James Johnson's too little, bro. Wemby, 38 points in 38 minutes. Bron, I don't know if it's the number 43, but you're not playing like LeBron James, man. You're playing more like Bronny. Ball goes to Johnson, to James. James gonna go to the basket, get fouled. I don't know how much that helps. I mean, he could cut the Spurs lead to what, like 5? This is Bron's best game of the series. He's only got 22. First foul shot is good. Second one for James is also good. Now, if you're Miami, you're going to need a quick stop. Maybe a steal or something. Devin Vassell has it. Heat are doubling the ball. Not the worst idea. Stewart to Wemby. Wemby lets it fly fast and misses it. Okay, doors all of a sudden open for the Miami Heat. Tyler Hero has it. Hero gonna swing it to James. James going to Johnson. Step back 3 off. Yeah, that's the game right there. And probably the series. Miami Heat lose. And Wemby, another huge game. 38 and 17. So the Spurs can close it out in game 4. They'll do exactly that. It's a sweep. Vic dominates against LeBron James. Wow, 12 points in this last game from Bron. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.